Okay, Austin, I'm going to interview you for H2RO magazine.
Okay.
And Mr. Blaine Jeffrey, he has asked me to ask you these questions. Okay, so you ready? These are from Blaine.
Okay.
Hi, Austin. So how old were you when you first tried your dad's flyboard, and what was it like?
Well, when I first tried my dad's flyboard, I was 6, and at that time, I didn't really fly by myself. I had to have my brother Jacob come and help. But it felt amazing. I was just up in the sky looking around, and it was very nice.
Cool, cool. The board is pretty big, so I'm curious, what was the hardest part about flying when you first began?
Well, when I first began, it was probably how big the board was to me. It was so hard to maneuver trying to do tricks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just hard to maneuver, but now that I'm 10 and I'm the actual weight limit for it, it's very easy to get the stuff done.
Okay, that's great. What is it about flyboarding that you love so much, and do you think other kids should give it a shot?
Well, what I love flyboarding so much is it's just so fun, and I just can't explain it. It's too much fun. You get up in the air and it's just like some sort of feeling.
Yeah.
And for other kids, like, you should give it a shot. It's fun. You may not master it on your first try, because I don't know anybody that's mastered it on their first try. But,
True.
Yeah.
True. Who are some of the pro hydroflight athletes that you look up to?
Well, one of my favorites is David Saldana, because Howard, and he got first place just like me.
All right. Any others?
Damon Rippey, and I would also say Fly Captain, for sure.
Yeah, Steve?
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, I know you have a lot of them. So I know, Hussein is one, and you got all kinds.
I have too many to name.
Too many to name.
One of my favorite ones is Jason Burns at Pro Watercross.
Oh, I like that answer. Okay. What was the very first trick that you learned?
The very first trick I learned had to be Superman.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
No,
I
it was.
so many. It was like
That was probably
Superman,
that.
and then I messed around and I accidentally did a backflip. So.
Yeah, I remember that. But I would have to say, I think your first trick was probably a Superman or the dolphin dive.
I think it was a Superman.
Yeah, and then.
On accident.
Yeah, on accident. I love it. Okay. What do your friends think about your flying over at the lake?
Well, my friends, they think it's really cool. I've showed them videos before, and I've brought in the flyboard for them to examine, and they're just really astonished by it. And everybody I meet, I tell them about the flyboard, and I tell them how it works and what it is, and they're just astonished that we can actually fly.
Yeah. Okay. What are some of your goals as a young flyer? Do you want to, well, this says you want to compete one day, but we know you did that. So, yeah, what are some of your goals now that you won the preteen junior championship?
Next year I'm going to have some competitions. I was saving it all for next year, but, I'm going to practice my backflip this summer, and I'm going to come out doing a universal backflip. I can't say more of my routine because then it'll spoil it, but...
Well, I wish you the best of luck with the universal backflip next year. Yeah, and let me ask you, did you enjoy flying with your fellow, peers, all the pro flyers? Was that fun?
Yes, I really did, especially as a banana. That was nice.
Yeah, what was cool is you were very well accepted by all of them. That was great.
Alligators don't like bananas.
Yeah, I know. How did that start anyway? Just out of quick question is, where did you hear about the alligators from?
Jacob Burns.
Oh, your brother did it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least he got in the water with you to get your fears down. That was the best he could do, I guess.
He was with me too.
Yeah. Okay. So another question, it says, your dad is a very influential person in the sport. So what kinds of things has he taught you about competitions and the community of athletes that are flying around the world?
So my dad is the first one that got me into this. He really isn't. I really wanted to do it when we first got it. So, yeah. That's to all your fathers out there. Don't force your kid. It's not nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So, he taught me how to do all these tricks, and I learned how to do the paintbrush from him, and he was flying me all this time. So it's really cool, and he taught me all like the competition rules, and he was like my guide, and I loved it.
That's right. Coach.
Chico.
Like a coach, right? Yeah, Chico liked it too.
You like that, Chico?
Okay. Finally, do you have a nickname, or is H2RO going to have to make one up?
Well, I thought this really hard, and my nickname is going to be the Howard Tamer.
The Howard Tamer?
Yes.
Oh, I love it.